The mob wife aesthetic. It's finally made its way from TikTok over onto Instagram, so I came across it. As we know, around here I'm not a TikTok user. However, when I started seeing reels pop up of mob wife chic and transitioning from the clean girl aesthetic to a mob wife aesthetic, I must say I was intrigued. I'm not entirely sure what this is, what this vibe means, but from what I can synthesize from everything I've been seeing, we're embracing opulence and gaudiness, golds, furs, anything that would be reminiscent of a mob boss's wife. Let me just say, I am here for it. So for today's video, I am going to attempt to give myself a mob wife makeover. As with any good transformation video, we must acquire our supplies first and foremost. AKA, we need to go to the thrift store. So let's go see what pieces we can find to give myself the mob wife chic stamp of approval. Starting our thrifting adventure, I made a beeline towards the purse section. Purses and accessories and whatnot just scream elegance to me, and they're exactly what I envision for a mob wife. So putting a big focus on deep, rich colors, classic patterns, just really like an old money kind of vibe. That carries across to all fashion pieces, whether it's clothing, shoes, accessories, whatnot. Also, this overcoat, the stripes just screamed mob to me. I don't know why. And of course, cheetah print too. Hello. Once I rediscovered that cheetah print existed, I was like, oh yeah. Went down a little rabbit hole of cheetah print within the thrift store. And I also found these patent leather, quote-unquote leather, faux leather Oxfords. I thought those would have been awesome. They just weren't my size. Kitten heels, pointed toes, pumps, all of these silhouettes of shoes I think fit the vibe. And wow, couldn't you just die over this color palette of all of the pieces I found? I mean, I am just drooling. And finally, as I was leaving the thrift store, I found this beauty hanging up. It was $300 though, so we went to Taco Bell instead. We're back from the thrift store. I must say I'm quite pleased with what we were able to find, and those pieces mixed with some of my current wardrobe pieces I think will give us an all-encompassing mob wife look. However, first we need to go do our makeup, we need to do our hair, we need to give ourselves a manicure. This is a whole 360 transformation, so let's go get started. What would a mob wife be without her perfectly made-up face? When I think of mob wife, or really any ladies of class and stature, I think of flawless foundation, perfectly powdered and bronzed, and as close to perfect as you can get. Now with this mob wife aesthetic in particular, I do find it a little bit more grungy, so we're going a bit darker with our hues and tones, especially within the eyeshadow and eye makeup. I'm just layering on a bunch of different browns and of course tying in some red on that lower lash line as well, blending it all to perfection and keeping everything as messy yet perfect as possible. And obviously winged liner that is sharp enough to kill a man because, well, I also last minute decided I should probably give myself a manicure too, because I don't think a mob wife would be caught dead without perfectly primped nails. It wasn't my best work though, so we're intentionally keeping this part blurry. Finally, tying all of this together, I'm giving myself a quote-unquote blowout. I know how to do two things with my hair, that's straighten it and curl it, but I did try to give it as much volume as possible with this Dry Bar Triple Sec spray, and I really like how it turned out. I think it's decent. Boys and girls, Teresas and Tonys, if you will. What do you think of my mop wife makeover? I really like it. I get it, like I get the appeal. This outfit in particular makes me feel like a rich bitch. He's like old money and just, I really like this one. I will be wearing this outfit. Also not a gold jewelry kind of gal, but this slaps. This and these together, ooh. The mob wives knew what they were doing. Yeah, they knew. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. Hope you found this entertaining. Let me know if you are here for the mob wife vibes, the mob wife aesthetic, as the Gen Zers are calling it. I will see you back here on my channel for another video very soon. Bye.